Ooh, look at that. Look at that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Vengeance. So, we're about halfway. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, around there. So Adrian, tell me your thoughts on the cigar. I don't want to know about anything else in your head.
You don't want to get started. You don't want to get in my head.
We'll go. Try.
Flavors, they're really solid, man. Hasn't really changed. Maybe increased in body, just a little bit.
For me, it's an increase in body. The spice kind of pulled back.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, continue, sorry.
No, I mean, but you know, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, the spices kind of come back, but you know, basically the same flavors. But the flavors are so solid that I'm okay with it. You know, I kind of like like you said in the first part of the segment. From the moment you lit it up to where we are now, it's just great flavor all the way through.
Beautiful, man.
I hate I like how, it builds, but I like it to start off with flavor and then build. I don't want it to be, I don't really care for cigars, personally, that, you have to wait about an inch, 2 inches, and then by the time you actually like the flavor, guess what? It's done. That kind of turns me off.
Yeah, well, I think the whole thing with that is, because, for us, the way we do the show, we smoke every cigar all the way, regardless. We smoke it from the pre-light all the way to nubbage. We don't stop. And I know, at least a couple guys, personally, that if they light up and they don't like it, they'll put it out and they'll light up another cigar. And the problem with that is that cigar that you threw out may be wonderful. It may be one of the greatest tasting cigars you ever had, but the fact that you have to wait, you miss out on it, And so, our philosophy on the whole thing, that doesn't happen to us, but the wait in general just sucks, We don't like doing that. So whenever we get a good cigar, not saying that they're not good, that would be the wrong thing to say. But, when you get a cigar that starts off right in the, in the beginning, like we said, it's just, it's
an attention grabber, too. I mean, it gets us going, okay, wow, this is good.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm paying attention. What are you going to do now? Where are you going to go next? Even if a cigar stays solid all the way through, it's still like, that initial, wow, this is good, that grabs you.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still in the mind.
So, all right, well, this is the Maduro Ligero. Now, there's another Vengeance, the 98.
98, yeah.
Okay, which is, it's the same. It's a Brazilian Maduro wrapper. It's Cuban seed, Dominican binder,
yeah.
And then Cuban seed, Dominican, and Nicaraguan filler.
Yes.
And so, it's a little different. The Honduran isn't in there, but it's got Nicaraguan, Dominican, those are both Cuban seed, and then you got the Brazilian Maduro wrapper. And that one's pretty good. It's a little lighter than this one, but it's still a great smoke. So far I haven't been disappointed in Vengeance. They're pretty stand up. They bring it all, not all, but they bring it up right in the beginning. Oh, yeah. And it just grabs your attention, and from there, you just enjoy it. Now those are the same sizes as well, right? You got the Robusto, the Torpedo, the Super Toro, and the 6x60. So, as far as the lines, it's just the different tobaccos. Everything else is basically the same. And that's Vengeance for you, They're just solid all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, Exclusive Cigars is coming out with some really, really, really good sticks, really good cigars. And, the Vengeance is a really good stick, but I think that, for the company, I think that Christoph is like probably the one that's kind of like pushing most speed.
Yeah.
The Christophs are really, really, really good, but I gotta say, man, the Vengeance, man, it's giving it a run for the money.
Yeah, it
Christoph.
is.
I mean,
yeah. That Christoph is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of the different sizes and shapes, and tobaccos. But because they have the Criollo and the Maduro, and then they also have a Criollo Ligero and a Maduro Ligero. And then they got all different sizes and whatnot. But they're pretty good. But Vengeance is in a league of its own. It would be wrong to lump Christoph and Vengeance together, not to put down either one. They're both really good on their own.
Personally, I think they're completely different styles.
Oh yeah, definitely. They both have their own characteristics. I think the Brazilian Maduro is perfect. It is what makes. Because the whole blend as a whole is phenomenal, but I think the Brazilian Maduro really adds a special uniqueness to it.
Yeah, a little edge.
Yeah, it adds a little edge to it. What else can we say about Christoph and Vengeance exclusive?
They're relatively a new company, compared to these ones that have been around for like hundreds of years. They established themselves in 2005, exclusive cigars, and since the moment they established, man, they have been gaining speed.
Oh yeah.
And they start off on the East Coast. Kind of hit the East Coast, and they're pushing their way to the West, and the hype behind the cigars is well deserved. It's well deserved.
Definitely.
I've had several. I haven't actually had this Vengeance, but I have several of the 98s, and I've had almost every size of the Christophs, both Ligero and this Christoph standard line. They're just very consistent. They're very consistent, and the flavors are consistent.
Now, are we going to get a Christoph review in here soon?
Oh, we have to.
Can we be expecting that?
Oh, we will be getting a Christoph.
All right, we'll be getting Christoph in, and you guys keep an eye out for that one, because that's going to be a good one too. A good solid smoke. So definitely, if you can find these, either Christoph or Vengeance or both, definitely get your hands on them. And give them a shot, because so far I haven't been disappointed with the exclusive cigar. Like we said, Troy has been wanting us to do this one for a while, and Troy's an awesome guy, man. He's pretty cool.
He has a lifestyle.
Yeah, he definitely has a lifestyle, and he knows. He knows what he's talking about, and I trust every word that comes out of his mouth, as far as cigars go, at least. He's a really cool guy, and thanks, Troy, and we're having a blast, and like we said, this one's for you and you guys over there. So, what else, man? What else?
We're smoking a good cigar. That's pretty much taking all my attention right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely an attention grabber. Okay, how about this? Vengeance, actually, I think exclusive cigars, they double and triple ferment their cigars.
Well, the tobacco, yeah.
That's
That's what they use. They use double and triple fermented tobaccos, and from there they do their blends. And, there's something to be said about that.
Yeah. We always talk about, what makes a good cigar is, guys that really care about, making a good cigar. I know that sounds kind of redundant, but, if you don't put the time and the effort into it, you're not going to get something that's just, mind blasting. And these guys are just another group of people, that they know that if you take good care of the crop and the blending and all that, it comes out like this.
You said it best, man. Attention to detail is the key to pretty much to be successful and to have a good product in anything.
Yeah.
You have to be on top of it. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know every single aspect of what you're producing.
Yeah.
And they're doing a pretty good job.
Yes, they are. So, you guys make great stand-up steak, man. And we're really excited that we got the chance to review it on the show. So, should we talk some more? Should we go to the final third? And
I think we should take a little break and get to the final third, and then give you guys, our comments if there's anything, flavor differences or something else happens, and we'll give you, our scores.
Awesome.